Aloha, Jordan De La Cruz here, and I got a special message for you. I'm out here in Hawaii, my backyard where I'm born and raised, and while doing a lot of personal growth lately, John C. Maxwell, #1 guru in leadership, something hit home with me. I'm going to talk about removing the success gap. What do I mean by that? Well, I'm going to share my story with you. I'm Jordan De La Cruz, born and raised here in Hawaii, like I said, and I was raised as a child by a strong single mom. And she raised me and my younger brother. Just had one brother at the time, and being raised in that upbringing, I knew I wanted more out of life, right? I knew I didn't want to live my life struggling, trying to figure out how to just survive. So I joined the United States Army my senior year. I did almost 10 years of service for our country. But 28 months ago, it all changed. I got introduced to this industry, the Project 10 Challenge by Salas, and I got started immediately and went after it. I went all in, right? And within my second month, I replaced my full-time income, generated over $11,000 my second month while being part-time full-time Army, which is ridiculous. And ended up leaving the Army and just kept trucking along and spreading the word and following the system. And within my first year with no prior experience in this industry, I generated almost $250,000 in my first year in this industry. Now, what I did with you, I shared with you a very short version of my success story. And what happens is, if I only talk about my success, right, it builds an unrealistic view on me, right? The prospects, your promoters in your team, they view you in an unrealistic way. Man, Jordan must have done every single thing correctly, right? He must have made no mistakes. He must never fail, which is obviously not true. Now, what happens is if the only thing you talk about is your success, you build an unrealistic view on yourself, which builds an unrealistic expectation on how to get there, right? So this message to you today is I'm going to talk to you a little bit about failure, because that's what really took for me to get to where I'm at today. I mean, I can recall my first couple weeks promoting the challenge or being in this industry. I made a huge mistake. I tried to go do my own system, not follow the system, right? Not do challenge parties, not do 3-year calls, and not do the getting started training or whatever system is that you and your company do. I tried to develop my own system. I went and rented a venue. I paid for some airfare for one of my friends who fights in the UFC. Dropped about $5,000 for this big home run event. I thought I was going to the top. It was an epic fail. I tried to create my own system and it didn't work, right? So that's what humbled me. That was an epic failure, guys. $5,000 down the drain. But what happened was I learned from that mistake and I reanalyzed and I said, you know what? Let me go follow the system and go at it again, right? So that's what I did, and that's ultimately how I got to where I'm at today. In 2 years created 5-6-figure earners, but because I consistently put myself out there, I consistently made attempts, and I consistently failed. Now, the equation for success, and I learned this from John C. Maxwell, is 10 failures to 1 success. That is a perfect example of a realistic expectation, meaning that, hey, if I get started today, if I fail, if I make a phone call and somebody doesn't pick up, or if I make an invitation to a presentation or the challenge party and I get told no, that's 1 failure. Guys, 10 of them to 1 success, right? If you keep that into perspective and you follow that, there's no way you're going to allow yourself to give up. There's no way that you're going to allow yourself to lie to yourself, saying, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I just don't have the personality to do it. Maybe I don't have the network, or whatever other thing that you can create why you can't do this. In reality, every single person can do this. We were created by the same God. We're all born the same way, right? Blind, naked, and dumb. What happened was somebody taught us how to crawl. Somebody taught us how to walk. Somebody showed us how to talk, right? We learned. So you just have to learn everything necessary to become successful in this industry and by Salas or whatever company that you're in. You just have to learn, you're going to fail, and then you're going to apply. So God, I hope that spoke volumes to you and added value to your life. This is Jordan De La Cruz. Have a blessed day. Take care. Peace.